Hey guys, Thursday, March 30th. I figured I would get away from the Back to the Future stuff. I don't do any fancy editing, so I show you guys stuff as I get it. And the last few days I've gotten some Back to the Future stuff. So I'll break it up from that. I'll break it up from the die-cast cars. This is an autograph and it's also a vintage item, so it falls under, a couple different cross categories. This is my vintage Dukes of Hazzard TV tray. Now these TV trays were made back in the day before the internet and all that, when people actually did stuff as a family. Now I'll show you. Has legs on the bottom. It's made of tin, so they got kind of warped over the years, all of them. But you would sit this across your lap on your legs and put your plate, cup, whatever. And you would sit and watch TV with your family and have your breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever. Now this, what happened, it's a funny story. I went to Cool Stuff Toys here in Hamilton the day before Hamilton Comic Con. And it was the first ever Hamilton Comic Con. I needed something cool to get John Schneider to autograph because he was going to be there. If you check in my videos and shorts, you could see the day I met Bo Duke, the video is called, or me meeting Bo Duke. I didn't call him John Schneider in this title, I called him Bo Duke, but you could see me getting him to sign it. Anyway, it was the first ever Hamilton Comic Con, needed something cool to get signed, went to Cool Stuff Toys and he hooked me up with this. So the first ever year, there was Bo Duke. And I got him to sign it, as you see there. Yeehaw, John Schneider, Bo. The next year, and I regret this, was Daisy Duke. I believe she was a year or two later, and Catherine Bach came. And I said, you know what? I'm sick. I'm not going to go. I felt under the weather. It was before COVID. I missed her, and she has never been back. And man, she's the only living cast member I need to sign this still. I can't get old Roscoe. I can't get Boss, regrettably, but I could still get Daisy. Couple years later, Tom Wopat came. Now, crazy story about him. He was supposed to come the 1 year, and he wasn't. He ran into some legal issues. I won't talk about it because I'm a fan of the guy. You can Google it if you really want to read about it, but he came into some legal issues and couldn't come into Canada. But then the next year, he got it cleared up and he came into Canada, and me and my buddy Frank went and seen them and did the Q&A session and got to ask Luke some questions, and yeah, it was very cool. He was a very cool guy and he signed my tray. Anyway, hope you guys like it. If anybody around the Toronto area hears of Catherine Bach coming, now this is a video from March of 2023, so if you hear of her coming from this time forward, shoot me a comment on the video. That way I can get this thing signed by her as well. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. As always, please like, subscribe, and share, and happy hunting!